Hey everyone, it's Dina Watson, and you can find me on Facebook, Periscope, and Instagram by searching LuLaRoe Dina, which is D-E-A-N-A, Watson, W-A-T-S-O-N. Okay, so I wanted to come on here and say welcome to the channel. I got started a little bit late when it comes to doing YouTube videos and Periscopes and things like that because I'm also a realtor, so I'm fairly busy in my everyday to-day life with a full-time job. So I am doing LuLaRoe in addition to a full-time job, which I think is unique for some people. So I wanted to talk for a second about why I chose LuLaRoe. LuLaRoe is a brand of clothing that I recently just discovered by purchasing a pair of leggings. Actually, as crazy as this sounds, the pair of leggings kind of came after a whole different, really difficult story for me for this year. So whenever the first of 2016 started, I thought that I was going to conquer the world. You know, 2016 in business and in life and in my marriage was just I was going to rock it. My mom and I had talked about how this is just going to be the best year ever. She had been retired and finally last year stopped remodeling a house that she's been doing for the last 2 years that she had been retired, and she was going to move in, and she was just, you know, she was just going to take a break and kind of work on herself and her relationship with everybody and with God and all of that, and didn't really work out that way. So in March of this past year, we found out my mom was sick. Actually, I think it was closer to February. She started feeling bad, and then in March we found out my mom was sick. Well, we eventually found out later on in the month of March that she had cancer and that it was fairly serious. And we had no clue what was ahead of us as a family, but, you know, as you know, in true style of ours, we went all in and we just, you know, jumped in and helped her and took her to appointments. And my sister-in-law, one of her really good friends, sold LuLaRoe and was a LuLaRoe fashion consultant and donated this really crazy pair of leggings to my mom that she could wear and be comfortable during her chemo treatments. And up until then, I had heard of LuLaRoe, but I had never touched anything that they had physically in my hands. Like, I had seen it, I knew they were crazy prints. I knew these girls were so happy to sell LuLaRoe, but I didn't know what it was like to hold it in my hands. So we got the pair of leggings. I gave them to my mom, fell in love with how they felt, tried them on myself, thought it was great. And before she actually had a chance to really wear them, she had one chemo treatment and ended up in ICU for about a week and a half in Nashville, Tennessee at one of the hospitals there, where after a week and a half, unfortunately, she passed away. So she never really got a chance to wear the leggings, but through that story and just how generous that consultant was, kind of made me start really looking at the company and knowing that they valued those types of things, and the people who were consultants valued family and knew what we were going through and wanted to truly just to help. It was kind of eye-opening to me, and it was something that I always wanted to be a part of. You know, I run a real estate business where I have people on my team, and that's something that I preach to them all the time is family first. You know, family is always first, above all else. And it was kind of striking to me that other people felt that way too, because sometimes I feel like I'm on an island with that thought process. So got the leggings, wore them myself, decided that I was going to just go all in, and I did a bunch of research. I watched videos like this where people came on and talked about why they were consultants, and I decided sometime in the beginning of July of this year, 2016, that I was going to do this as well. And the other thing that I had noticed with purchasing LuLaRoe shortly after that with my mom for myself was through that and through the last couple years, my husband is military and we move everywhere. So I had gained quite a bit of weight, like 35 pounds or so in the last 2 years. And I also had noticed that I hated shopping. I used to shop for hours and hours, and I would buy everything because I thought I was just fabulous looking in all of it. And over time, and gaining weight and struggling with all of that, and it not helping that, you know, you move and you have to change and things like that, and gyms change and people change and you go through the adjustments, and kind of lost myself a little bit, stopped really getting dressed, stopped working out, all of that. And then when I found LuLaRoe, I really saw that it was cute oh, these prints, they're just to die for. Very versatile clothing that fits all body shapes. So I'm 5'8" and I am right now a 12-14, and it's very awkward to go to some of the stores that have dressier clothes when you get to a 14, 16 or above, kind of pushing the limits with some of them. So what I noticed instantly right off the bat is that it was fashionable, it's super cute, not to mention fun. This stuff is just fun, and it fits really well, and it's very flattering no matter what body shape you have. So that drew me in, and then, you know, just the kindness of people. So my why is basically, I want to be able to give back. I want to be able to have someone else have that moment of just sheer gratitude for somebody who just reached out to them when they were struggling and helped them. Whether it be like me with a family member where you're donating something to help that family member be more comfortable, or whether it's helping a girl like me who's struggling with weight gain for the last couple years and just reaching out to her and showing her there is a better option than department store clothing. There's a cuter option than plus size. You know, I'm not in plus size right now, but I've seen and shopped with people who are in plus size, and there's not really cute options out there for that. And LuLaRoe is a cute, cute, cute option, and they don't discriminate with sizes for patterns. Like, you'll get just as cute stuff as an extra, extra small as you will with a 3XL. So I just think the confidence that it brings to women all over the place is just awesome. Unrivaled. I'm gonna go ahead and say unrivaled, and it's just awesome. And, you know, I want to instill that in someone else. The other thing is the clothing is very versatile. This is actually a Cassie skirt that I'm using as a scarf. Bam. I actually wore this to church today as a skirt. And then for this video, I decided I didn't really want to get back dressed up, so I'm gonna wear it as an infinity scarf. So that's my why. If you have any questions, reach out to me through here or through the other venues and avenues that I told you about. And if you have a question about becoming a consultant, I just got out of the queue and onboarded and should be getting my inventory really soon. So if you have any questions about the queue or what it's like to be a consultant, absolutely would love to help you. Once again, my name is Dina Watson, and I hope you guys all have a great day, and I hope this video helped in some way. Have a blessed day. Bye.